So today we're going to be going over the 24 postures of Qigong used in the Shun Tao martial system for strengthening the organs and meridians. Now these postures are a lot different than anything else that you might have seen in Qigong, and they require different aspects of Qigong than any other Qigong that you might be familiar with. They are very advanced forms of Qigong that are very secretive in the Shun Tao system. So today I'll be documenting those so that they don't get lost, and I'll be releasing them to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the techniques one at a time, and then I'm going to have one of my assistants come out and I'm going to show them how to do it. They've never done these before, so since you've probably never done these before either, then as I'm showing them, because I'm sure they'll make some of the similar mistakes as you will when you first get started. So I'll, as I'm educating them, watch along, and you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can be at home practicing all by yourself and making your mistakes alone. The first exercises that will be demonstrated are for the heart and heart meridian. There are two postures for each organ, and each one of these postures requires 9 full breaths. You'll breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, and you'll have the tongue placed on the roof of the mouth, flat against the roof of the mouth, and just relax and breathe. There's a lot of different types of breathing in Qigong. However, we're just going to concentrate on the one where you breathe in and out deeply through the nose with the tongue on the roof of the mouth, because it's the simplest and really the most effective for what we're trying to accomplish. The first one is going to be the first posture for the heart. And so you want to do these on both right and left sides. So my right hand, as I step with my right foot forward at a 45-degree angle, turns upward. And I close my fingers in a position called holding water. It's kind of like as you scoop up water to drink it. And so as I step and turn my hand up, I turn it into holding water, and bring my secondary hand into the same mudra, holding water, and I hold it right underneath my elbow. My fingertips should be pointed straight ahead, and my focus should be straight ahead as well. 9 breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm sorry, in through the nose and out through the nose. We don't breathe out of the mouth, and don't talk like I'm doing. Very disruptive to what you're doing. When I'm done, I've reached my 9 breaths, I shift my weight to my back leg, and I slide without touching up the heart meridian and out. Okay? And that is the first technique, or first posture and technique of the heart meridian. This is Matt, and he's going to help us out with doing the techniques today. Matt has never been taught these before, so he'll hopefully make some of the same mistakes that you will in learning how to do these. So we're going to do the first posture and movement for the heart and heart meridian. And so what Matt's going to do is he's going to take his left foot and he's going to step forward at a 45-degree angle, and you're going to lock that back leg. Very good. And make sure that the front knee is a little bit bent. And so this is going to be our stance for the technique. And don't get hung up on stances and technical aspects of this. If you are sitting in a chair, you can still do these techniques just as if you're doing the stance. the stance just helps to draw a little bit more chi. As long as you just do it, you're getting at least 80%. But if you start concentrating on oh, is my hand right or whatever, you're losing more chi than you're actually helping. So just do it, and then work out your refinements once you get comfortable with it later. And that's the whole point of these exercises, is just doing it, just doing them, learning them, getting more and more intricate with them every time you do it. So Matt's left hand is going to turn upward and close the fingers into the mudra for holding water. Okay, and the wrist will be slightly bent, and the fingertips will point off straight ahead. Now heart 3 is right on the underside, or right on the back side of the elbow, right here. And so this other hand will turn into holding water, and it'll come right underneath that, holding it right underneath the elbow. Very good. And so we want to make sure that, I know there's a face under here. Okay, there we go. So the face is pointing straight ahead, right off to the 45-degree angle, and we're staring right over top of the hand. And this is important because if you do it properly, which you will, you'll start to see in just a few breaths, you'll see a chi manifestation. It'll look like gas fumes, or it'll look like a hot road off in the distance or something to that effect. And so he's going to hold this with his back fairly straight. It doesn't have to be perfectly erect, because if it is, that'll block the spinal flow of chi. So it's kind of slightly rounded at the top, just a little bit. You're not going to be the hunchback either. So just in a nice, natural posture. Okay? So from here, he takes 9 breaths, and I'm sure he's done that by now. So now from this posture, after 9 breaths, I'll do it on the right side so he can see me and he can follow along. I'm in my squared stance, and I've got my hands in the proper position. I simply shift my weight backwards, and it turns it into kind of a half post stance. I slide my foot back as my arm comes up and out of the heart meridian. And then I just give a little flick, and that'll release the negative chi that the technique has removed from the meridian. So, very good. That was really simple. So now we'll go to the second posture of the heart meridian.